Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. Starting this week's weekly vlog on a Saturday because we are getting ready, my friends, to go out on a little birthday adventure. It is Vanessa, aka my manager, and dear friend's 30th birthday on Monday, which means that we just get to have a little pre-birthday fun on the weekend, and we're gonna go meet up with her and have a little bday lunch and lovely day. So that's why I'm getting ready early this morning, because we have to leave so early in order to meet for noon for lunch. So I've just been doing my makeup, had a lovely shower and washed my hair, and today's my rest day, and I just love a good rest day morning. I truly just rest and I lay in bed. It's always a good day, a rest day, isn't it? So I wanted to finish up my makeup, and I'm really excited because you guys know that one of my favorite products, one of my top makeup discoveries, like especially this year, has been the Givenchy Prism Libre Loose Setting Powder. And this product has changed my makeup game. I have raved on and on about it. It's absolutely one of my 2023 makeup favorites. And I feel like we just had a big powder moment, a big discovery, thanks to this powder and thanks to it going very viral on TikTok. And I'm very excited to say that we're gonna be finishing getting ready with Givenchy, and this portion of the video is very kindly sponsored by them. So this is the Prism Libre Loose Setting Powder. I have the shade 3, which is a little bit pinky for lighter skin tones. If you guys have been following my channel, you'll know my obsession with this. I love this powder so much, and earlier on I was like, oh, I wish they would come out with a travel size. It's like quite big to travel with, and lo and behold, they did. We have the original and her little sister here. So this has just gotten the most love from me this year, and I love the shade 3. Obviously you have to get whatever shade works for your skin tone. There's 6 shades total in the lineup, but I love the pinky hue because I feel like it really helps to brighten up my under eyes. Each of the powders comes with a little powder puff here. This one's nice and fresh for you so you guys can see its beauty. And there's 4 shades. 2 are for color correcting and 2 are for radiance. It's gonna set in your makeup. It's gonna blur your skin. It literally looks like you're wearing a filter. People have been calling it magic dust. So much so that they literally put that in the product description, which is hilarious. So it's gonna blur everything out. It's gonna color correct, and it's also gonna help with dullness. It's gonna brighten up the skin, make us look more alive and awake. So you can see the 4 different shades of the powders here. So you can either tap it into the lid, or if you want to be less messy and if you want to use the powder puff, you can actually just tap it onto the powder puff. Just use that to blur out the skin. And you guys know I love me some glowy makeup, but glowy makeup, wet, dewy makeup is not long-lasting makeup. So if you have a long day, long work day, you're going out, you have an event, and you want your makeup to last, you got to set that in. And I also get really shiny. I kind of have combination skin, so even though I'm so dry around my mouth, I still need to set it because my concealer will move with all of my blabbing. But then my nose gets really oily throughout the day. It's very bizarre. This whole combination skin life for me has been a new thing. So even though this is technically a mattifying and blurring powder, because it has that color correcting and radiance built into the powder, it just leaves your skin looking like natural skin, and that is what made me fall in love with it. It has the most crazy filter blurring effect. It sits so well on top of the skin, and it just makes your skin look soft. And now I just have this beautiful soft filter look on my skin without it being dry and cakey, and then my skin feels brightened and fresh at the same time. Guys, that is the powder applied. Now we're gonna go in with the other beauties in the lineup. I'm gonna use the blush as well as the highlight. This blush went viral online. I couldn't find it anywhere for so long. I ended up getting my hands on 2 shades. This is the shade 2. It's a beautiful soft rose, and it just gives a really nice natural flushed appearance to the skin. And then for the highlight, we've got the shade 10, so you can see the 4 different shades in here. So gorgeous. I think I might tap it into the powder puff and then apply it with my finger. Just take a little bit of the highlight onto the tops of my cheekbones. They're so creamy and soft. You can literally blend this in with your finger. And we do have an exposed chesticle here, so I do just want to take a little bit onto my shoulder and my collarbone. And then for the lip, I'm gonna finish off with this beautiful milky nude gloss. This is the Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm. Look at the shades all swirling in there. It's so beautiful. It's the perfect everyday neutral gloss with just like a tiny little hint of warmth in it. And this is the finished look using the Givenchy Prism Libre Loose Powder collection. I am feeling blurred, I am feeling natural, glowing, ready to take on the day. If you haven't tried this powder yet, I'm gonna link it in the description box down below for you guys to check it out. It is absolutely one of my top favorite makeup discoveries from this year. And thank you so much to the Givenchy team for bringing this magic into our lives, literally the magic dust. We love her, and I hope you guys love her too. This is my look for the day. We're keeping it a little bit plain and neutral, guys, but I've got this black top on. This is an Enza Costa top. I've got my A Goldie jeans, really low 10 belt, and my Acne Studios boots, which I might actually switch out. Now that I was just looking, I think I'm gonna switch them out for chunkier boots. These are my chunky little winter boots from H&M. And then we've got my Frankie Shop coat, which is always a staple. Well, now I just look like a lumberjack, don't I? Anyway, let's go. Meryl? What you doing? I've decided to change my coat. I have this coat from Eve's. I got this last year. Oh, or the year before. I think I've had it for 2 years now. And then this scarf is actually from Dan's aunt. She lives in Sweden and she sent me this scarf for Christmas last year. And it's so cute. The colors are so cute. It's kind of like that little acne scarf, isn't it? So nice. So I'll bring this for warmth. Can you even see? Let's rock and roll. Oh, there's a child. Oh my goodness, it's 5 p.m. We've left you all day, but we had a fabulous brunch. Saw the peeps, had a little birthday cheers, and then we've just been getting an early start on our Christmas shopping, might I say. I'm very proud of what we bought today, actually. We did a good dent. Excited for you guys to see all the giveaway goods that we have planned too. But obviously, like, just in case, you know, family members are watching, we can't show you what we bought, but just know. It was a successful day. We gotta make use of anytime we're coming downtown. And speaking of that, we're actually making a pit stop on the way home. We're gonna go to IKEA and Costco, and we'll show you everything that we pick up for meal prep too, but that's where we're headed. Every time I'm at Costco, it's just like this. Down the aisles, like, all right, you are in the Costco cart. And I need to talk to you about ricegate, just in case you missed it on my Instagram stories. This rice we've been eating for a few years now, for sure. Now I had one older bag, like 2 weeks old, and then we bought a fresh bag, and I discovered that in each of them, 2 different Costco's, 2 different bags, bought at 2 different times, were filled with what I thought were little mini beetles, which you guys kindly informed me that it's called rice weevils, and unfortunately it seems to be common. Like, half of you told me it was common, half of you were like, absolutely not, there should be no bugs in your rice. The verdict is, allegedly, again, this is based off of what you guys told me in the DMs, allegedly, it is very common for eggs to exist inside the rice, and that if it is packaged for a long time sitting there, they lay dormant, they can hatch. And so a lot of you were like, oh yeah, that's normal. We store our rice in the freezer so that it kills off the eggs and they don't hatch. But now that I have the knowledge that there are eggs in here, and that I did have 2 full, like, one was a fresh brand new bag, who knows how long this was sitting on the shelf for it to have hatched in such a way. It was filled, it was moving. There were so many of these little bugs, and now I don't think I can ever eat this again. Now that I know, had I never known, I would have never seen it. I would have just boiled them away and all would have been well, but it's been destroyed for me forever. So for an update, I'm switching to white rice. That is my membership photo. That is what I scan twice every single time we come to Costco. Please tell me why. Why? I need a new photo. Okay, we're home. We bought a lamp for absolutely no reason, really. But we're gonna see how it looks in the living room because it just looked cute, and sometimes that's what happens when you're at IKEA. I also got a little, I'm calling it a slotted spoon, but my plastic one melted in the dishwasher. Don't ask me how that happened, but it was very sad, so here we are. That's exciting. Here's our Costco haul. They started selling these foldable crates, which has been very, very handy to keep in the car. So, zucchini, my personal favorite vegetable to make. I chop it up, cook it, ground turkey, that with taco seasoning, shrimp, the best meal prep protein ever. If you like shrimp, it's so good. Frozen berries, frozen stir fry mix, because it appears as though the little fire roasted vegetable mix that we love so much was only like a summer item, which is so sad. So, stir fry mix, and then this is Dan's favorite, the little chunked up chicken portions. We were gonna buy the white rice, but the bags were just so massive. It was like 5 kilograms and 11 kilograms. I'm like, listen, we'll just go get the little bag from the grocery store. We don't need that much rice. We don't wanna support any more eggs growing in our pantry. And then when you're done, the thing just folds back down and you put it in your car like that. How nice, little crate. I don't think I have the energy to meal prep tonight, because now I gotta go walk on the treadmill for, actually, you know what, not that long. How many steps am I at? I'm at 10,000, Dan. How many are you at? You're done. Dan was editing the video on his walking pad this morning, and he crushed like 8,000 steps before he even left the house while I was sleeping in like a sleepy little gal. So, looks like it's just you, me, and the treadmill tonight, my friends. Yes, Meryl, come here. You might notice that Meryl didn't make an appearance in the last weekly vlog, and that's because she was having an extended little vacay at my parents' place, just because we were spending a lot of nights away, and she was just very happy at my parents' place. There's always somebody home, and she got so much love and so many cuddles, and she had a nice little vacay while we were gone. We usually have someone come stay and come check on her at our house, but when we're gone for a bit, she goes and hangs out with the grandparents. No, she's like, put me down, creature. Good morning, everyone. That's the lamp. Such a fun little unexpected find at IKEA last night. I had a glorious sleep in today. Oh, I feel so rested. My eyes are still asleep, but we've got work to do. I don't know if you noticed this, but we've been uploading the Landmas videos in the morning. It's something I've always wanted to do. Always, always. I said, we're not doing this unless we're uploading in the morning. I am done. I am over. I cannot do late night uploads anymore. It destroys me. It destroys my anxiety. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what are the comments? So here we are in the morning. I was having a sleep in while Dan was finishing the video, and now it is my turn to hop on the walking pad and do the final watch of the vid and give it an upload. So here's a look at Dan's pad. This is Dan's editing station. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm just gonna hop on. I've got my Apple Watch on my ankle. Gonna start an indoor walk. Lower this to my height. And while I watch the video, I have my laptop open and I do the description box while I watch it. Good morning, everyone. Happy day to you picking up the vlog. I suddenly look tired. It's because I haven't had my coffee yet. And now, this is very random, but my cousins are actually cousins. I say cousins because they're married, so technically, Brett, you are my cousin too. They're here for the weekend for a concert, and now they're stopping over for breakfast, and it just occurred to me what time it is, and I'm like, oh my God. I need to do like a little 10-second tidy here. Help. I've said it 1,000 million times, but I just can't handle it getting dark at 3:30 p.m. It's crazy to me. Crazy. But it's dark. The sun is setting. I did a little sweatsuit change. I'm looking tired, but we just had the most lovely visit with my cousins, and we've just been kind of preparing for tomorrow, getting ready for the week, but we still have a lot to do this afternoon and evening. Don't we, Meryl? We're going on a shopping adventure. We've printed out, listen, our printer is broken. We only have our label printer, so the shopping lists are printed on the label printer, but the world is a dark place. The world is a dark place, and sometimes it can feel very overwhelming, and you can feel very helpless. And we just wanted to do our best this holiday season to try and to do something within our ability, within our community. How can we help? We wanted to just spread some extra love. Obviously, like we always do our giveaways, and we try to donate when we can. And this year we just, I don't know why I've never done this before. I honestly was kind of nervous about it. I don't know like what the vetting process is or was. And it's something I've always wanted to do, and this year we've done it. So we're sponsoring some families this year through our local food bank, and we're really excited, and we're doing a big Christmas shop for the families. So you basically like do a big grocery shop for them so that they can make a Christmas meal or a holiday meal, and then you do presents for the family and the children. And we're so excited. We've been matched with our families, and we're gonna go do our big shop and then deliver it to the food bank tomorrow. So the application process was interesting, and I just remembered why. We tried to do this last year, and I didn't realize how early on you actually have to apply to do this. So this year I was not not missing the deadline. And when you're going through and filling out the application, there's a bunch of different options. So you can choose to sponsor like a seniors family, or you can do a full family. You can choose family size, and you can also choose single mom. So we actually chose 3 single mom families because I think that's something that, you know, is very close to me and my mom, and I feel like we can have the most beneficial impact there. So when we got the lists, and the lists are like diapers and formula. Oh my god, again. I can't even, we're literally just sitting here, we can't even talk about it. I just feel like that's where we can have, yeah, the biggest impact. And so, we're gonna go do our shop. I'm gonna try and remain composed. And we're gonna start at Toys R Us, pick up some toys, and then we'll do the groceries after. And we're doing this the night before because we just obviously wanted the food to be fresh, but we need to go early in the morning to drop it off. So let's go pick up the goods. I don't know any of the toys nowadays. I don't know what anything is. Like new dolls, new toy. I don't know anything. Good morning. Oh no, it's afternoon. It is afternoon now. I'm in the same thing that I wore last night, but that's because I took my sweater off at night and it was there on my bathroom floor when I woke up this morning. So here we are. We just got back from dropping off the goods at the food bank at the Christmas Bureau. So when you sign up, you have the option to either like set up the delivery with the family receiving the Christmas neighbor package, or you can drop it off at the food bank. And I think like our preference was to just drop it off and have them sort it out and deliver it to the families, because I think that keeps it a little bit more special for the kids and Santa, and we'd rather just keep it anonymous. But then, you know, when you're dropping it off, you just hope that it's getting there. You hope that it's going to the families, and that's all you do. You just kind of drop it off and it's like, okay, bye. I think ultimately we're just really thrilled that we're in a position that we're able to do that for some families who just need some extra love and cheer this holiday season. Holidays can be so hard for so many people. Anyway, I need a coffee. Good evening, friends, from me and the meow. I sat on the couch and she's like, oh, mom's on the couch. I gotta sit on the couch too. Listen, we were just going through the footage on this vlog, and I always get a little bit whenever like you don't see me tear up all that often. I don't love to put that out into the internet and into the world. It's been very few and far between over the last 10 years that has been posted on YouTube, but I never want it to come across the wrong way. But I also felt like it was important to highlight that particular thing that we were doing this year. It's really important to do what you can to help. So obviously we just brought you along for a little tidbit. We brought you to Toys R Us with us, but I think it's actually really amazing what the local food banks do when they set you up. They kind of provide you with a guideline of a grocery shop that you can do. So you do a big food shop for them, and then they give you a wish list from the family, and that includes toys for the kids, presents for the kids, also presents for the parents, and just like winter wear. We went and got a couple of winter coats, we got some hats, gloves, like all that good stuff. One of the families requested some cleaning supplies, and just, you know, you kind of tailor it to the wish list, and also whatever you're able to give on top of that is obviously appreciated. So it's just one of the small things that you can do to hopefully have a helpful impact on your community and the people around you. And even though it can kind of be awkward and sometimes it can come across, I don't know, disingenuous, I feel like I see a lot of that online. I see a lot of that commentary online. I also do think it's important to talk about it when you can. And I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for being here and being a part of our community and allowing us to have the opportunity to do things like this in our community, and also for the brands that we work with to allow us on a monetary level to be able to do this for the families and the people in our community. So it's, you know, something that we just felt really lucky to be able to do that. And and wanted to show you a little snippet. So I am sorry that I can't keep it together when I talk about things like that, but I do just try to keep it light and happy and positive and just try to keep it entertainment here on the channel. And you know, there's already so much you know, like darkness and hardship in the world. I don't want to add to that pile. I'd rather try to make things a little bit lighter and a little bit better. So does Meryl. She's literally like looking at herself in the camera being like, who's that lady? I've been letting her sleep back in the bed with us. And even though my allergies really don't like that, she's a very happy gal. She's so, you guys, she's so cute. I should actually just bring the vlog cam into the room the next time. And I'll show you guys what she does. It's so cute because I put her little bed beside our bed and she'll fall asleep in my armpit meowing with me, and then at some point throughout the night she goes down to her little bed, and then when I wake up in the morning I look down at her bed and she looks up at me and goes ah! And then hops back up and cuddles with me, and I'm just like, what do you do when you just have a cuddly little kitty cat? Exactly. Anyway fam, I'm gonna love you and leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this week, and I hope you're enjoying Landmas, and I hope this inspires you to go spread some holiday cheer any way that you can. Meryl and I say goodnight. See you all tomorrow for a new Landmas video. Thanks for watching. Bye!